This, my friends, is the most polarizing piece of parchment in the world. The parchment that causes the most division, corruption, lies, just bad people in general. This cursed document that I'm referring to is the 2016 presidential election ballot forms. I'm 18 years old, and this is my first election ever. But unfortunately, my first election ever also happens to be one of the most insane, divided, and partisan elections in American history. I mean, think about it. You have one candidate who's a loose cannon who says whatever he wants, and you also have another candidate who's a pathological liar who uses vote rigging to get ahead of everything. And so when you have all this stuff going on, you know, it's not painting a good picture of what American democracy is, or even democracy itself in America has kind of been undermined. I mean, sure, we in America have third parties. We have our Green Party, our Libertarian Party, our Communist Party, and so on. But the two main candidates, the two main parties, Republican, Democrat, even when you consider the mainstream political dichotomy, it's not like choosing those choices makes you feel good, because in 2012, you either had very greedy man who apparently keeps binders full of women, and you have a guy who is already president, and he was rational, and you felt better voting Obama because he made sense. He seemed like he was a better in the second term. But now in 2016, that has completely gone awry. When you vote for Trump, oh, you're a racist, you're a sexist, you're a homophobe, because you support a guy who says a lot of inflammatory things about minorities, about women, basically all the other SJW stuff. But if you support Clinton, your vote is going to an incredibly corrupt woman who pathologically lies and gets bribes from the media and even shills her political views out to whatever's popular at that time. So she's paid the media while he's not good. And so, you know who I vote for? You know who I'm gonna vote for? Gary Johnson for the Libertarian ticket. Now, the Electoral College will probably put my vote in the paper shredder because it's not partisan enough, but at least then my vote isn't going to absolute chaos. And either one of the mainstream candidates gets elected, there will be civil war. When Trump gets elected, even if the stuff about minorities and whatnot won't come true, there's going to be a lot of, uprising and revolution from the regressive left, influencing them to overthrow him, causing a civil war. And if Clinton gets elected, then there's going to be quotas, and America's going to become a snitch communistic, meaning that there's going to be a reactionary uprising, also causing another civil war. So it's a catch-22. I'm not old enough to gamble, but I know damn well what a catch-22 is when I see it. And this election, this whole thing, it's all a show. It's all a Broadway performance. I mean, think about it. The media paints Trump as sort of a villain to make money. And thus, Hillary also uses the media to her advantage, hiding all sorts of things. I mean, when you see Hillary saying, oh, it's from the alt-right, Trump's election is conspiracy between Vladimir Putin and the alt-right, when you see that, the press reacts is like, yeah, you go, sister, yeah, that's so true. But as soon as Trump says, she's vote rigging, she's using names of the dead to have people vote twice, 3 times over. Oh, that's just a right-wing conspiracy nut. Oh, he should go back to Alex Jones. I mean, you see this media bias everywhere. I mean, you really do. And you know what? This is a Broadway performance that I'm kind of regretting seeing and witnessing. I mean, it's just so polarizing and just so dividing. It's causing a lot of conservatives to hate liberals, and causing a lot of liberals to hate conservatives. I mean, this is tribalist, back-assward, and pretty much everything about this is all one big act. You know, they ultimately want power, or they want to make money, you know. All this is an act. The people who are vote rigging, do it because they want to earn money. The people who pathologically lie to get themselves elected, they want your vote. So this is basically a Broadway show that I kind of hate sitting through. And everything excuse me. Anything that's happening at the current moment can basically be summarized as kind of a Broadway song. Yeah, that's how much of a show this is. But unfortunately, this is not Broadway. This is the United States of America, affecting millions of people and potentially billions, given how many, fingers we have in foreign governments' affairs. So our business becomes everyone else's business. And when the media wants to put on a show, that show is going to be seen on the world stage too. It was seen on the world stage in 1972. It was seen in the year 2000. And now it is being seen in 2016. So without further ado, here are my Broadway summaries of current media and current 2016 election happenings. Let's start from the very basic. A fairly good place to start. When you news, you begin with, oh, why this? When you vote, you begin with, ask, pray me, ask, pray me, ask, pray me. The things you're thinking just happen to be. Ask, pray me, ask, pray me, ask, pray me. So far, YB? Alright, I'll explain. Listen. Ass, an ass, a fucking ass, pray, a drop of common sense. Me, someone who's annoyed for a long reaching claim. So, I need attention now. Why am I not doing work? Because I don't like it. That will bring us back to S. Whenever I feel afraid that I am nearing death, I whistle a happy press, and no one will suspect I'm not well. When I'm feeling faint and I'm going to collapse, I whistle a happy press, and no one ever knows I'm not well. The results of this deception is classified to explain, but when I hide myself, I fool the public as well. I don't care about expensive things, giant towers, a casino, don't mean a thing. All I care about is you. That's what I'm here for. I don't care for launching nukes, insulting others, bad temperament, don't mean a thing. All I care about is you. All he cares about is you. Give me two models, a young, quietly saying I need you, just to see her modeling there, and honest, I'm a billionaire. I hope you like those songs, and I hope they didn't sound all that cringeworthy. And now it brings me to my question of the day. Now, if the undead could vote, who would they vote for? Please give your answers in the comments. Oh, I also want to see your feedback, and this is Tonstead39, over and out.